watching WALA Fox 10.
Good day, everybody out there. It is Tuesday, August the 3rd, 1999.
And thanks for waking up with us. Don and Nancy here with you, and a good day to you. Good day to everybody.
Good Tuesday morning out there, straight up and down 6 o'clock on the clock this morning as well. And a lot of folks waking up, and you may notice the humidity is going to be a little bit lower today.
I love to hear those words.
Finally, it looks like a little bit of relief out there from Mother Nature, so hopefully we won't see the heat index hit about 119 again today. It'll be about 105 or 99. So,
what a difference.
Yeah, we can deal with
that. A few degrees make.
You're not kidding. Lots to get to in these next couple of hours here on Good Day Gulf Coast. The folks from Grand Oak Wildlife Preservation Park are going to be here with 2 wolf cubs, and you'll get to meet them and find out how you can see them live in person.
Ooh, how fun. We can't wait for that. Also, we are going to be cooking up Cuba sandwiches, pressed Cuban sandwiches. The folks from Redwood Cafe will be here with us in the kitchen.
And we'll choose another finalist in our sizzling summer getaway. Of course, our trip to New Orleans. Details on that are coming up in just a bit. Meantime, here's what's happening in the news this morning. New developments as New Orleans police continue investigating the May crash of a casino bus. We've got the latest for you.
And a big...
Oh, God. It smells like it. It's horrible.
A vacationing West Mobile family in for a shock after a fire destroys their trailer home. Details straight ahead.
And America fights back. Later today, Mobile will join thousands of cities participating in the 16th annual National Night Out. We'll tell you all about it. Carolyn?
I'm Carolyn Martis, live inside the Lestrade Comedy Club on historic Dolphin Street. Now, behind me is just some of what you'll see on a great new virtual web tour. Coming up, we'll take you on a tour. It's something you won't want to miss. Rob?
Thanks, Carolyn. Coming up in sports, we've got highlights from the Bay Bears looking for 2 in a row over Knoxville. Plus, we're going to talk a little baseball lingo. We'll tell you all about that in sports. Don?
All right, Rob, your first look at the forecast today. Out the breakfast window, we're looking for partly cloudy skies, believe it or not. It is hot and humid with some coastal thunder showers on the radar system. The temperature range 75 to 85, depending on where you live. The sunrise will happen in just a few moments at about 10 minutes past the top of the hour. We can tell you that by the afternoon, the humidity values will not be quite as bad as we've seen as of late. We'll get specific with the numbers coming up in just a bit. Nance?
Oh, that is good news. Thanks, Don. First on Fox 10, today is the day America fights back against crime. Mobile and surrounding areas are geared up for the 16th annual National Night Out. This is video of last year's event. More than 9,000 cities from all 50 states will participate in some way. Now, here's how National Night Out works. From 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. tonight, people will lock their doors, turn on outside lights, and spend the evening outside with neighbors and police. If you live in Mobile, once your lights are out, you can head downtown. At 6, there'll be a community walk where folks will be able to show off improvements to their neighborhoods. And then at 6:30, join Mayor Mike Dow and Police Chief Sam Cochran for the 5K run or walk. The race kicks off in Bienville Square. You can also hear from a number of guest speakers talking about building safer communities. Folks in Pritchard will be celebrating their National Night Out, too. Everything's happening at Baseball Diamond in Bessemer. There will be live entertainment by local youth groups, including singing and dancing. Everybody's invited to attend. The Honorable Judge Herman Thomas will be the keynote speaker.
Happening in the news this morning, it has taken 4 months, but Mobile police finally think they know who is responsible for a murder in the Midtown area. Here is the suspect, 20-year-old Mario Thomas. Yesterday, a warrant was issued for his arrest. Investigators believe Thomas is responsible for killing 29-year-old Lorenzo King here at the intersection of Old Shell and Sage. Here is another look at Thomas. His last known address is Mill Street. Call Mobile police right now if you think you know where Mario Thomas is hiding out. And one of Mobile's most wanted turns himself in. The shooting suspect we told you about last Wednesday, Ronnie Williams, surrendered to Pritchard police yesterday. Out there. Williams' arrest makes number 146 as a direct result of Fox 10's FBI files, and he is the 73rd suspect to surrender.
Overdose! Overdose!
And still no word this morning on what caused a fire destroying this mobile home on Leroy Stevens Road yesterday. Neighbors tried to salvage what they could from the ashes. It appears a valuable doll collection was destroyed in that blaze. We're told the family who lives here is on vacation.
More than 100 employees at a local aviation engineering company are still in shock this morning after losing their jobs. All is quiet here at Keithley Aviation at Brookley Field. The founder of the company, Tom Keithley, says the business simply ran out of operating money. Yesterday, 3 of the company's top executives tossed around the idea of an employee buyout. Meantime, Keithley says employees' 401k plan is intact. However, he does admit the company failed to pay health insurance benefits for the month of June. He says his lawyers are working on taking care of that problem. Meantime, want to own a yacht? Bids are open for anyone interested in buying this one. It belongs to the University of South Alabama. The 83-foot teak and mahogany vessel named Alice was built in 1937. Fox 10 found the boat parked at a dock in Bayou La Batterie. We even talked with its captain, Richard Bosarge.
She's done a lot for the whole state, and she should be recognized, really, for all the good she has done.
If you're interested in taking a look at the Alice, you can make an appointment by calling Joel Kelly, and that number is 460-6150.
Bayou La Batterie is about to lose a piece of history there. We're talking about Shambo's grocery store. It's been around for nearly 80 years, but the store is finally closing its doors for good. The store dating back to the 1920s. The family-run business has seen generations come and go. Customers say it's hard to find something not sold in there. Meanwhile, folks in the Bayou are taking the news pretty hard.
I hate to see it closed out. Don't want it to. Really don't.
Anything you can't find anywhere else, you can go to Shambo's and find it.
We're told the store's closing because the owner, Crum Shambo, recently had a stroke. September 30th is the last day for business.
The Foley toddler who died last week from bleach burns has been laid to rest. Little Jamie Rowell died at the Shriners Burn Hospital in Galveston. She had been flown there for treatment. Family and friends gathered yesterday at Bayview Funeral Home in Foley in memory of the 16-month-old. She was buried a few hours later in Fairhope. 2 more children have been laid to rest. Funeral services were held yesterday near Atlanta for 7-year-old Michelle Barton and her 7-year-old brother Matthew. They were killed last Wednesday by their father, Mark Barton. Barton later went on a shooting spree the next day, killing 9 people and finally himself.
Remember that Mother's Day charter bus crash in New Orleans? After that accident, the driver's health came into question. Yesterday, the driver of that bus died. The cause, an apparent heart attack. Investigators say Frank Bettle was on the phone with a family member when he collapsed. He died shortly after arriving at a Louisiana emergency room. His death comes just as New Orleans police were considering whether to charge him with criminal wrongdoing in that May accident. 22 passengers died when the bus skidded off a stretch of I-60, or I-10 rather. One man has sued him. And also, we understand that the bus company and others claiming their negligence caused one of the deadliest accidents in the nation's history. He had this to say about the driver's death.
It's the ultimate evidence, the ultimate proof on our side that Mr. Bedell had some severe medical problems, which are illustrative of the fact he should not have been driving.
Bedell had never spoken with investigators about that crash. Also this morning, the search for survivors not looking good in India. Early yesterday morning, 2 trains hit head-on. At least 220 people died. Take a look. Rescuers say another 200 could be trapped in the mangled wreckage. Investigators say one of the trains was carrying explosives, which caught fire and ended up detonating. Many of the victims were troops on their way to northern India.
It is now 9 minutes after 6. Let's take a look at what's happening on Fox 10 Action News tonight. And here's Anissa Centers with the details. Anissa?
Good day, Gulf Coast. With school right around the corner, we're going to try to make sure you and your kids are ready for the new year. Tonight here on Fox 10 Action News, we'll take a look at one of the new requirements a lot of schools have this year, clear backpacks. This may affect your child, so tune in tonight. And remember, the news starts at 5 o'clock.
Thanks, Anissa. And Don said earlier that we might see a little less humidity or feel a little less humidity. Let's check in with him and find out just how low it's going to go. Good day, Don.
Good day, Nancy, and good day, everybody out there. It is now 10 minutes past the top of the hour. I'm just checking on the computer system. The National Weather Service has issued a code red ozone alert for the area today. That means that the air quality is not going to be satisfactory. You need to stay indoors if you can. Keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the boating forecast. Scattered thunderstorms in the bays, a light chop northwest winds at about 10 knots. The seas will average 2 feet, and the water temperature is going to be about 86 degrees. As far as the tropics are concerned, take a look with me here into the Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean, and into the tropical Atlantic, and all is quiet. Some great news there. We've been watching a few storms down in the southern portion of the Caribbean. It's going to bring some heavy rain showers into South America and eventually Central America, but nothing to be concerned about as far as tropical development over the next couple of days and hopefully a little bit longer than that. On our exclusive Southeast Doppler network, take a look with me as we put everything into motion. What a difference the day makes. We've got tons of cloud tops on top of us this morning, a lot of saturation there, a lot of moisture in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, but the humidity by the afternoon is not going to be quite as bad as we've seen in days past. Fortunately, it looks like we've got a little bit of relief from all the heat that we've had recently. But keep in mind there is a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we progress through the day into the afternoon hours. And those storms definitely do cool us down this time of year and will be a welcome sight. The only problem is the lightning in these storms as of late has really been intense. Lower humidity today, about a 30% chance or 34% chance, however you want to look at it, of rainfall. 94 to 96 for the high temperatures. For tonight, partly cloudy, a 20% chance of rain, 70 to 74 with the northeast wind at 5 to 10. And here's your extended forecast for the next couple of days. 92, 93, 93, and 94. It looks like we've got a pretty good chance of scattered showers each and every day. And I think the thing everybody's going to notice, especially by the afternoon and evening hours, that the humidity is definitely going to be much lower. So the heat index, instead of being 119 or 120, it'll feel like about 99, 105.
It felt better last night.
It did, and every degree helps this time.
No kidding.
Right, it is now 6:12, and later we'll meet a few wolf pups. Troy Peterson is here from the Grand Oak Wildlife Preservation Park.
Ooh, that should be lots of fun. In today's House Calls report, doctors continue their search for a cancer cure. Coming up, find out how to reduce your risk of getting cancer.
And Rob Desir is with us this morning. The Bay Bears are in action, looking to smoke the Smokies. They'll tell you who came out on top.
This is Good Day Gulf Coast on Fox 10. Welcome back. It is now 6:15. Health news now. A cure for all cancers doesn't exist, but doctors say there are ways you can reduce your risk of getting it. Cancer is the second leading cause of death in the United States. While a cure may be somewhere down the road, researchers are making progress.
We don't think that there will be a single cure. It will not come in the form of a single treatment or a single drug. It is moving in a broad front against a wide variety of cancers. But we've seen the death rate from cancer decline almost 1% a year since 1990. We know that there is progress being made.
Dr. Lichter attributes the progress to better cancer treatment and early detection. He also urges folks to quit smoking and tells young people never to start that habit. Well, it's not as sexy as Viagra, but more people are begging for it. Celebrex, a new pill designed to kill arthritis pain, has passed Viagra as the country's fastest-selling new drug ever. Celebrex was introduced in January. It is taken every day, and it is usually covered by insurance. Arthritis affects about 37 million Americans, while impotence affects 30 million men. Well, you might wonder where your dollars go when you donate to causes like the March of Dimes. Well, often they go toward important medical breakthroughs. Fox 10's Carol Hunter looks at sickle cell disease, a painful, lifelong condition that attacks red blood cells. Thanks to researchers at University of South Alabama, sickle cell sufferers may finally have a ray of hope.
They can do more stuff than I can do. They'll have more friends.
Life for 15-year-old Shannon Pettaway is not like that of other teenagers. Her sickle cell disease confines her to the hospital or home, much of the time in pain. Her condition is chronic, as bad a case of sickle cell as there is.
I've been told that she has one of the worst that they've ever came across.
Over the years, they've tried new treatments, not always with success.
I know they are doing, a lot of research, and she's been on a lot of different things that's come up, the hydroxyurea, and it didn't work for her. But I'm always looking for that glitter of hope that something will come along that will give her a better quality of life.
is the human erythroleukemia cells.
Dr. Gan Wang could be that bit of hope. The professor of structural and cellular biology at USA has spent years studying sickle cell disease and has developed a gene therapy that works in the test tube.
So what now we try to do is we try to move into human cells to prove we really can turn the gene on in the living cells. That's a big challenge.
But thousands are counting on him, including one little girl who wants more than anything to live a life free from pain and worry.
I think about it every day, a cure, so I can just be a normal child.
Dr. Wong has just received a $50,000 grant from the March of Dimes to continue his research, which could, if successful, also lead to a gene therapy treatment for some cancers. And if you'd like to help the March of Dimes continue to fund research, you can take part in the Blue Jeans for Babies fundraiser August 19th. Just call the March of Dimes office. That number is 438-1360, and they'll tell you more about it. And it is now 6:18. Sports is next, but first, how about a new career? If you're in the market for a job, sort through the Good Day Gulf Coast Classifieds.
We hear a lot about computers these days.
We sure do.
Virtual environments. Well, how about taking a virtual trip?
Sounds like fun. Where are we going?
I guess we'll have to ask Carolyn Martis.
We will. We're going to find out from Carolyn Martis. She is live in downtown Mobile taking a virtual trip. Carolyn, what's this all about?
Well, Nancy, Don, this is really such an excellent thing. You don't even have to leave your house. You just a mouse click away and you're already inside, like the building I'm in right now, Lestrade Comedy Club on Dauphin Street. It's really amazing. And the man really behind this that really helped really put this together is Leroy Clark. He's a technologist. And Leroy, tell me, this is a lot of research. I mean, when you go in and you actually click in and you click into these buildings, it looks like you're actually inside the building.
Yes, our art team extracts the essence of each environment space, puts it on the internet with perspective and shading and everything. It's a lot like a computer game. You move around downtown Mobile, the Dauphin Street district, and it highlights the renovated architecture, and it gives you the experience of being there, so people from out of town and those from in town can come down and stroll around downtown, stop in and see all the businesses without actually getting in the car and driving down here.
Right, that's what's amazing. I mean, we'll show the folks at home, of course, this a little later on, but when you click onto the menu, you can actually, there's a little menu you could click on and you actually see the menu. Putting that all together, I mean, I know that's what your company does, but that must have taken a lot of time to put that together.
Well, we have an art team that came up with the concept, and then our side of it is we put the technology together that just makes it easy. The whole point is it's user-friendly.
Great, thanks. And Leroy, don't go away. We're going to talk to you a little bit and actually show you a little bit of this tour. Don't go away. Good Day Gulf Coast continues after this.
All right, thanks, Carolyn. Check back with you shortly. It's now
Yes, sure will.
6:23. Time for sports.
Not virtual sports, real sports. We're talking real Berry Bears.
In the studio.
You can't just click on, you know, this isn't PlayStation or, you know, Sega. This is the real thing. We're talking the Bay Bears. Of course, it began the first of a 4-game series with the win over Knoxville Smokies on Monday. And you know there will be plenty of first-game series this month, as 15 of their next 19 games will be at Hank Aaron Stadium. Just what they need to help increase their chances of making the playoffs. Game 2 between the Bay Bears and Knoxville at the Hank last night. The Smokies, like Sunday night, came out smoking. Top of the fifth, Brian Lloyd with a couple on, knocks this one in the left center. That's a triple. 2 would score, 4-0 Knoxville. Bottom of the fifth, Mobile's Rick Prieto hit this one high and deep to the center field wall. That's good for a double. He would later cross home off an Ethan Faggett grounder. Bottom of the sixth, Bay Bears down 5-1, where Prieto shot to right is bobbled by the Smokies outfielder. That allows Ryan Balfe and Randy Jurgensen to score 5-3, but it wasn't enough. Mobile gave up a couple more runs before trying to mount a comeback in the bottom of the ninth. Bay Bears lose in a close one, falling 7-6 the final. Although the Bay Bears comeback in the bottom of the ninth fell short, the team continually shows that they know how to make a rally. And as Fox 10's Lance Crawford reports, the Bay Bears will let their bats do the talking and maybe their mouths too.
Baseball has always had a language all of its own. No pop, no pop.
Descriptive words and phrases are as much a part of the game as bats and gloves.
That was off the label.
You know, if you ever wanted to know any term, slang, or jargon in baseball, you really need to read the new Dixon Baseball Dictionary. 560 pages of just about everything you can imagine. I read it, and it got me wondering about how well do today's players know their baseball lingo? Let's see, start with a good one. The two-cushion shot.
I have no idea.
It's a double. How about the Tabasco tap?
Bunt?
Hot ground ball.
Oh.
What is a hoopty-scoop?
A hoopty-scoop? I'm just going to guess that that's some sort of nice fielding play by an infielder. Something to do with scooping.
Curveball.
Curveball?
What do you call your curveball?
The hammer. The yellow hammer.
The yellow hammer? Any other ones?
The deuce.
Uncle Charlie?
Uncle Charlie, drop a deuce on him. That's just about all I got.
If you take one on the meat, what happened?
Take on the meat, you either hit maybe you hit one off the meat of the bat, or you just kind of took one for the team. Beanball, maybe?
Hit by pitch. That's good. And Ethan, you want to play the game?
Definitely.
Of course you do. Yes, all right, you have no choice. We pulled you out here. You have to play the game. When you talk about a player's hose, what are we talking about?
His arm.
Absolutely. See how easy this is?
It's pretty easy, okay.
Okay, what about a guy who's a vacuum? What does that mean?
He pretty much sucks it all up. Anything you say to him, he's got it.
An outstanding fielder. See, this guy's good. Every name you can think of to describe a home run.
The dinger, the dong, the round tripper, the four-bagger, the HR, the job. What else is there? Huh?
How about dial 8?
Dial 8 for long distance.
That's
I got
right.
that one, and I don't hit too many.
Pretty good.
The Mendoza line is what?
200 or above?
Everyone has said 200, but Mario Mendoza, the shortstop, no. His career batting average was 215. Did you know that?
No, but I've always been told 200, so I guess I'm out on that one, huh?
Are you a little outraged people have been lying to you all these years?
Yeah, you know, I can't believe that.
What's a cigar box?
Give me another one.
What's another name for the fastball?
The heater.
How about the gas?
Cheese.
High hard one. Smoke.
Oh, two-seamer.
Fog.
You got me.
You want to impress your friends from now on? When you hit a home run, call it I hit a rainbow drop.
Rainbow drop? All right, I have to remember that one.
Of course, they forgot my favorite, the one I always say,
favorite?
the no doubt.
Of
No
course.
doubt. Of course, the no doubt.
Well, that's
I came up with that one.
I like
It's not in
it.
the book, it's in
That's
my
good.
book.
I'm going to go to the game tonight and see how many of those
No doubts.
I see.
All right.
No doubt about it. All right.
Got to stop
Thanks,
by
Rob.
here. Time to select another finalist for
Yes.
our sizzling summer New Orleans getaway. Robert's going to do it this morning.
He
Robert,
is.
we just need your hand. Reach in the bottom. Step on up here. Don't
Come
be
on.
shy.
We have
No
one more
will
trip
see
to
you.
give away.
Look
We're
the
giving
other
it away
way.
this
Dig
Thursday.
deep down in there, Robert. Now come on, pull
We
one
have
out.
lots of cards in there. Oh, yeah.
It
let's
says hi.
see.
There's a bear
Says
on the
hi.
front.
Oh, bear. Ooh.
Oh my goodness! All
Is
the
there a
way
phone
from
number?
Camden, Alabama. There is
Cool.
a phone number. That's a long way away. Sandra Hutchinson. All right, congratulations to finalists there, and hello
what do you
back
have to
you.
say?
Good
You
day,
answer the
Gulf
phone?
Coast.
All right. Good day, Gulf
Still
Coast.
just
Don will
a
be calling you in
little
just a
bit.
minute.
Still just a little bit more time to enter the contest.
Right.
We're going to give away the grand prize this Thursday. That grand prize is the trip for two to New Orleans with all the tickets to the restaurants, the attractions, and all that. You don't
Hotel,
wanna miss it.
wonderful. But you do win a case of Pepsi. And
Yeah,
of course,
today,
Good Day
the
Gulf
finalists
Coast
do.
Clock, all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So
I know.
just send your postcard in. You have a couple more days left. We will do the final drawing on Thursday. So do not delay. It is now 6:20, 6:28. Coming your way in a few minutes. We'll take a fresh look at top stories from today.
First, they are walking off the streets and into your neighborhoods. Police say prostitution is running rampant in the port city. What are police doing about it? Better yet, how can you protect your neighborhood? Carolyn Day has that story.
And get ready to put on your leis and hula skirts. We are headed to Hawaii.
The plane.
The plane. That's right. The plane. Don't miss this fantasy island.
And Chef Paul is back with us again this morning. He is making a marinara sauce. You're going to love it in only the fraction of the time it takes to make a standard sauce.
This is Good Day Gulf Coast on Fox 10.